wasn't like enough being astonished. Like right now, I'm recording this live video, even on my computer. Like I've just recorded it now, starting from the certain point, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to like listen to 14 minutes of me talking, babbling on about Blue Beetle and how good it is. So I'm just parting out this section so that it looks more professional and people don't get bored like halfway through and decide, oh, well, we'll go watch AFL instead of doing this. Okay, so we have our first request here. I'm just hoping this isn't copyright protected because otherwise it'll be taken down. So we'll play this song here and God help us.
My name is Davey. When I was 19, I failed university. Now,
hairdresser, whoa, hairdresser, 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 hairdresser. Hairdresser would just set me up, make a little wave or two, make me into something new, 'cause I am so blue. I'll give you a chance, 'cause I wanna dance. And if you really would, it would be understood. I'll make sure I tip you good. Cut my hair, it won't behave. Set it up with gel and a wave. 1 or 2 ringlets. Keep the top a little wet. Hey, don't get so upset. I think something's wrong. You're taking much too long. Are you sure this piece looks great? I'm worried, I'm tired, I'm late. I want it just like yours. Perhaps it'll open new doors. It's confidence I like. Maybe you'll bring it all back. Tease it up. What a tease. What a tease. What a tease. Tease it up. What a tease. What a tease. What a tease. What a tease. A tease. What a tease. Teaser Louise. Teaser Louise. All the guys call her Teaser Louise. Without her hair, without her face, she just ain't Teaser Louise. Teaser Louise. Teaser Louise. You know she's not out to please. How can a model drink beer from a bottle? That's why they call her Teaser Louise. Teaser Louise. Teaser Louise. You know she's not out to please. When you endure through all that's in store, you'll overcome. Teaser Louise, and she says, please, 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 please. Hairdresser, hairdresser, whoa, hairdresser, 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 hairdresser. Hairdresser, 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 whoa, whoa, hairdresser, 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 ooh, 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 hairdresser, 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 tease my hair, hairdresser, 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 oh, oh, tease my hair, hairdresser,
The space happy Phil Thomas Cat here. And this next music video is by singer-songwriter Mark Gormley. This is a great song. It's very, very intense. And we tried to make the music video that way as well. Here's Mark Gormley and Without You on the Uncharted Zone. '80s survivor Phil Thomas Cat here. And this next music video I've been working on a while. Now the song's about a sidebar at the 2001 disco nightclub back in the 80s. The Enterprise Room was a more intimate part of that club with booths and a live band. The song's dedicated to Welfare Wednesday, which was the night that everyone went out with a pocket full of quarters because bar drinks were just 25 cents. This was a fun place back then. And this music video actually takes you there. It's like a time machine that returns us to those wonder years of the 80s. Here's the Enterprise Room on the Uncharted Zone.
I've been watching you, girl, from across the room. You look so good, I can't take my eyes off you. I've been watching you dancing. I really dig your moves. You shake so good, I can't take my eyes off you. Let's sneak off to the Enterprise room where we can be alone. 2001's been lots of fun, but I'm looking for a song. You can bring your best friend. There's always room for two. The high fives are on the bandstand now, and I'd like to dance with you. I've been dreaming of you since you walked in this place. It's Welfare Wednesday specials, girl. Have a cloud in my good taste. Let's sneak off to the Enterprise room where we can be alone. 2001's been lots of fun, but I'm looking for a song.
Hey everybody, we're back. The number again is 02 4407 0193. You want to call through, you can call through to the show. Again, we're having a few drinks tonight, because why the hell not? And, chill. Come chill with us. Oh, crikey. I'll update my feed on here. I'm surprised that Melbourne bit Carlton. Carlton beat Melbourne by like 2 points. There's no way you can predict that shit. So, Melbourne's out. Carlton's in. But Carlton's not going to win the grand final. Pretty much Melbourne's dried up. So, I don't know what happened there, but I don't give a fuck because I'm out. I don't follow AFL. I don't care anymore. Like, honestly, I don't. So, I'm not going to tip either team. Anyway, who cares about AFL? Welcome back to the stream. If anyone want to call in tonight, you have the number. It's 024407 0193 and we're on call. Just so you guys know, we are recording this, so try to keep your conversations as strictly professional as possible. For more of the fact that there's younger people watching and stuff like that. But 53, 65. Anyway, it's only 2 points. There's no way you could go overboard. The Rugby World Cup is on at the moment, so if you guys want to watch New Zealand kick ass at the Nambia tomorrow morning, it's on at 3 a.m. France beat Uruguay 27. Oh, we have a guest star. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show tonight. How are we going?
Not bad, sir. Not bad. Not bad. I just want to tell everyone welcome to the show. Before we get started, I've just got a few shout outs there for everyone. Whether you're listening to it on demand or you listen to us live, a lot of people can't be on there right now, especially because the football's on. To those people in the southwest, we all know who they are, Craig and whatever his wife's name. Fawn in Kalgoorlie. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Also, people tuning in from overseas, Thailand, the Philippines, wherever they're from. Thanks for coming in.
And we'll make sure to.
So tonight's subject, we're going to talk about the voice.
The voice.
The voice is simply fucking Australia over at the moment, you know.
So, are you saying the one with Jason Derulo, The Voice, or something else?
No, the voice of Parliament.
The Voice of Parliament. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, God, what, you've been having a fucking rock, Ryan? What's wrong with you?
I thought you were talking about the Voice show.
Or something like that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
All right. So, what is your verdict on the Voice of Parliament?
Oh well, if I can go on off track a little bit, I was lucky enough to actually have a holiday love affair with a Native American Indian. She was from the Chippewa clan. Now, I suppose their claim to fame, they come from the Great Lakes, Michigan, up through Canada, through the border of Canada and things like that. They're on the Chippewa. And Gordon Lightfoot, he brought out a song called the record Edmund Fitzgerald. And during the first lyrics of them, like it was, the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. And that was their claim to fame. But I'll get you to put that on later. But they were pretty fucking boring people, to be quite honest. Like talking to someone on Valiant. But the Chippewa were not a warring tribe. They were very, they integrated into lifestyle, the Western lifestyle very, very easily because it's pretty hard. Most warring tribes came from the Comanches, the Apaches, the Ponies, because the climate was very, very hard in those places. The Cheyenne, once they lost their buffalo, they became warring people. But apart from that, the American Indians were actually quite happy to integrate into Western society. I mean, not so many of them died through winter. So she was telling me anyway. During probably 3 weeks I was with her before she went back to the reservation. Believe it or not, here's one for you. When I tell people about this, they always say, like, oh, what was the name? Was it like, they're expecting like Running Bear or, White Dove, Yellow Flower or something like that. Her name was Cheryl Mackenzie. That's how integrated the Chippewa are. Anyway, so she always told me the Chippewa were a little bit different. They would look back on their dreams. They didn't look back on their dreams or see dreams, shit like that. They look back on their memories. The tribe, and this was a lot to do with Canada tribes. They said your ancestors, we all go reincarnated. Your ancestors come back through you, and so we do things in life we don't understand. So you go back into your memories to understand your future. And So being all of that and stuff like that, to come with it back to the voice, you know, like going back into my memories and things like that, you know, like, oh, I've got to go back to, it must be 1986. The first flashbacks that came, I was trying to do the Chippewa thing and shit like that. And I remember there's this beautiful Aboriginal girl there. She went to a private school. You know, she lived in the neighbourhood where I was around. She'd come over in a school dress and shit like that. And she used to give me hand jobs. And during that time, she used to give me hand jobs, right? Normally when I was climaxing, she would say, yes, 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 yes. Like she'd get off of it more than I fucking would. And I don't know whether that's like the ancestors coming back to ask me to vote yes. I've got to wonder about that. Yeah, I was only 16, she was 14. Is that the ancestors to come back and ask me to vote yes? I don't know, right? I don't know, it's just it. But what keeps coming in on another level was probably the last 2 or 3 days is what she fucked off. We were smoking crack cocaine together, right? And like we're getting funky and shit like that. And I had her and Doggy on the bed, right? And I backdoored her, and I pushed her right up against. She was bucking like a fucking like a fucking monk.
A monk.
And you know, like she was screaming, no, fucking no, right? You know, like, what is it? Is this the Chippewa way? Which one of the ancestors, what was it? Yes, 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 my first thing when I think of it. Or was it her being one of my ancestors from the past saying, no, vote no, Travis, vote no. This is what I had to come over to until the 14th of October. Because, you know, like, you got to understand the ancestors. But she was a bitch anyway. You fuck shit, you all. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
So you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, like I'm just going on about the Chippewa way because they're indigenous people as well.
Oh, that's exactly it. And
that's exactly it.
Well, more of the fact is like that's just fucking scary shit. Like you know, you're saying it was like your ancestors saying no. So.
Oh no, she was saying no. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, like this is the Chippewa way. Like they didn't have the dream catcher or anything like that. A lot of the American tribes would believe in like the dream catcher or something like that.
Oh, that's exactly
They believed that we were reincarnated, that we came back through life, and we did things that we didn't understand because we planted them in our future.
Oh, that's exactly it. And
now, that's pretty hardcore, isn't it? You know, like when you start thinking of shit like that.
That's trippy,
yeah. You know, when you're a kid, you just think you didn't understand, but it was the way it was because you've been reborn that many times that you were still doing stuff. But yeah. Oh, she would have been. She was more than quarter caste. I dare say she probably had about 40% in her.
40%.
Yeah, she was right. One thing about the American Indian girls, they got this plait on them, and they plait their hair, and it really looks really, really good on them, man. They look and then they plait their hair, and they look like that score, and it really looks, it's a fucking turn on.
Oh, that's a fucking it, mate. And there's like, where the fuck are you invading people's fucking tribes, mate, and trying to find all the hot fucking Indian women?
No, because I actually I rode a Harley to Mexico, and she was actually hitchhiking with her brother Frank.
Oh god.
Frank was here's how integrated they are. And she jumped on the back of my bike, and my mate's bike, she jumped on the back of, he jumped on the back of hers. His. So I had her, and we were driving, and we were driving down from Mexico City down to Acapulco.
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake.
we actually got to know them on the way. In the boat and shit like that, because the Americans love the Australians for some reason.
Well, more to the fact is that the reason why they love them is because they think they think our accents are, well, your accent is what they call it is it's neat, whereas they don't even know we're New Zealanders, mate. So I'm just thinking,
No, they wouldn't. No, it's more of like a Northern Ireland to them or something like that. Yeah, like
that's exactly what they fucking think.
Yeah, it's like a Northern Australia, but they're resisting Australian rule or something like that. It's like, no, man, it's not like that. They're actually a country of themselves. They actually come over here by the droves. It's just the way they live with it.
Oh, that's exactly it. And
Yeah.
and so more to the fact is we want to know. A lot of people want to know, and like a lot of people that that interact through platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook and Threads and Blue Sky. People are always wanting to know. And do they reckon that Joe Biden will not become, or will be arrested and sent to prison in 2024? That's what people want to fucking know. And
Joe Biden will not go to prison. The money that Hunter Biden is going up on some jumped up gun charge, and then
oh God.
once he appeals that, it'll go up over the I don't know, I can't think of the word of it at the moment because Friday night drinks with Ryan, but it'll go over the 20 years that it happened, so they can no longer charge Joe Biden for taking the 10 mil pop thing he done. You know what I'm talking about, man? He was getting that 10 million.
Oh,
big
fuck.
guy.
Well, the more the fact is, a lot of my friends over in America, one of my friends, her name's Adriana, and she basically said to me, since Joe Biden shut down that piping, you know how they used to do all the the piping and shit like that. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. They had all those pipes, and it was like a mine. It was a pipe mine or something that was going on. And fucking Joe.
He shut the oil and gas fucking thing down.
Yeah, he shut it down, and all those people were out of fucking work. So. What exactly?
No, he made it a lot harder on the American people. It's like nowadays, man. I brought fucking quarter of a grocery cart full of fucking shopping, and it was 180 fucking bucks.
180
bucks. Yeah, 180 bucks. Yeah, it's like going get fucked, eh? Yeah, one or two lamb roasts, a couple of chalks, and fucking some chops. Plus your fucking vegetables. It was $180 fucking.
$100 just for all that.
180, Ryan.
Hey?
What? $180.
180 for all that.
It wasn't all that. It was fuck all.
That's fuck all.
It was about $40 worth of fucking shopping. But now the way we are, we got to be worried about the fucking environment. Like, hey, isn't it great? We all got to suffer during the environment.
Oh, that's exactly it.
We can't go nuclear because, that'd be too fucking easy.
Well, that is exactly right. Well, what am I hearing all this shit about Australia buying nuclear missiles? What the fuck's that all about?
Oh, I think they're buying nuclear submarines. I haven't heard about the nuclear missiles.
Well, I heard there was an article about Australia buying bloody was it nuclear missiles or something? But I don't have any.
I think a lot of people get pretty upset if we brought fucking nuclear missiles. We've brought nuclear submarines, Virginia-class nuclear submarines, but I have got no idea about the nuclear missiles. I think we already have them. I think they're up there in Pine Gap, but I haven't heard anything about that.
I think it might just be. I think it might just be some fucking asshole that just like decided to come in. We'll come in and we'll just start making up shit, dude. Do you know mainstream media was banned when COVID hit because you know Facebook decided, oh fuck you cunts, we aren't going to pay you to advertise. And Facebook was so much better. No news in my feed that was misleading. Like, all this shit about fucking Kanye West and his Australian girlfriend. They're both as fucking retarded as they look, mate. And I'm just thinking, where the fuck are all these people coming from? Why is this in my news feed? Like, the only thing that people really fucking care about at the moment is, probably the Rugby World Cup, the cricket, and, and bloody watching the bloody Labour partner, the Liberals try to come back and destroy Australia even more.
Well, I don't think they can. I don't think they can. I think Labour's just fucking it all up, man. Labour's really gone fucking over the fucking top. Yeah, maybe that's the difference between me being Australian and you being New Zealand. You think the Labor government's going to fucking save us, but I really think it's going to fuck us up.
Oh, that's exactly it.
But she's a tough one at the moment, man. It's hard times. And
I didn't put fucking $10 down, mate. Fuck you, Stan.
What Dan do?
Stan says that.
Hey man, I'm trying to send you a song.
What he basically stated is, you lose fucking $10. I did not shake his hand for a $10 bet. I only shake fucking hands of justice on GWS versus fucking Port Adelaide. But I basically said to Justice, I said, I bet you $10 that fucking Port Adelaide will beat GWS, which is basically a 50-50 either way. I don't know, but dude.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so fucking Stan's trying to play his little A game. I'm not going to pay him up $10 fucking dollars. He's fucking dreaming. I didn't even shake his hand.
That's right. We're not standing this history. Anyway, I've just sent you a song. Put that one on, and we'll go for a song break. All right.
All right. So we're playing this now, are we?
Yeah. Chuck it on now.
Okay.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. And it leaves the name of the band, so don't get them down about that now.
Mike's muted.
It's not copyright. I've already checked it out.
Just make sure it's not copyrighted.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi.
Hey, John, you ready?
Lake, it is said, never gives up for dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That big ship and crew was a bone to beat you when the gales of November came early.
Don't talk over the music, man. People can't hear it.
The American side, coming back from some hill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, including some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? And the wires made a tattletale sound as a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. You okay, Ryan?
Playing the music.
They don't think it's coming through much. Oh, that's right. Hang on.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed ya. At 7 p.m. the main hatchway came in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya.
Oh dear, got to mute the mic.
Captain Wire, he had water coming in, and the big ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep into the water.
Oh, change bit.
But all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives
Feeding.
and the son and the
GWS.
daughter. Lake Huron rolls Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. Farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her.
Do it.
The iron boats go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November, remember. In a musty old hall in Detroit they pray, in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Well, the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagooby. Superior, they said, never gives up for dead when the skies of November turn gloomy.
Okay. We'll play one more song and then we'll get back into the stream. And we'll play one of my favorite songs. It's not copyrighted, of course, because if it's copyrighted, Facebook takes it down. Fight, crisis. Bar, black sheep, da, fight, Phil Thomas Cash, Mark Gormley. Sorry guys, we'll go NCS. Well, a new song from NCS. Play my favorite song. Which probably a lot of people will probably say is shit, but you know, people have their own fucking opinion on me all the fucking time, so why the fuck not? So we'll play just one of my favorite songs. Because it has to be non-copyrighted, because blah blah, fucking over this bullshit.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
Sure.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out,
Time Doctor, the latest in productivity and time tracking software. Gain visibility into productivity.
Okay, guys, bear with me for 1 second. I just want to replay this, so I'll mute my mic and I'll be back. So this actually gives me a copyright strike. I doubt it though.
It's getting dark, you're all alone. There's nothing left but a place called home. You worried sick, you might not make it.
Enjoy this song,
There's
guys.
so much noise, you just can't take it anymore. It's a long way home, and all I see is darkness. An angel in a dark dress. No, don't you leave me here. Long way home, and all I see is darkness. I'm broken down and heartless. Don't you leave me here. No, don't you leave me here. No, don't you leave me here. Time for denial is coming past. It's time to face your demons at last. You close your eyes and see her face. She says she'll take you to a better place than here.
Just fucking listen to this shit.
It's a long way home, and all I see is darkness. An angel in a dark dress. Don't you leave me here. Long way home, and all I see is darkness. I'm broken down and heartless. Don't you leave me here. don't you leave me here with all my devices. Oh, time, it leaves me blinded. Come take this veil from off my eyes again. Long way home, and all I see is darkness. An angel in a dark dress. Don't you leave me here. Long way home, and all I see is darkness. I'm broken down and heartless. Don't you leave me here. No, don't you leave me here. No, don't you leave me here.
Okay. Welcome back to the show. Of course, yeah, these look like shit on me, and I can barely see at all. Anyway, as we're going by our debate with Travis, pretty much we do have a new category, and it's what stays in New Zealand stays in New Zealand. But I will tell you guys, a few things. So the last stream got taken down, so I will summarize. I moved to Australia when I was only 15, and life's been a hell of a lot better than it was. But there's a lot of dark things I remember, like trying to get away from bullies and people beating you up. It's just the type of stuff that never happened in Australia. But I used to work in McDonald's, and people used to walk in with like cigarettes in their mouths and running around like fucking morons, hot bongs, tripping out. Like even sometimes when I had the fucking munchies, and I was doing pot, and we're doing that. And one night we were going down to McDonald's, and I remember I was being served by Aria, one of my really good friends. She's just had another child, a girl. I think was it a boy or a girl? I think it was another girl. I can't remember, but it could have been a boy or a girl. But anyway, I think it might have been a boy. But anyway, it's a Filipino, half Australian baby. Anyway, and she's serving me, and I'm just so fucking high because I'm just thinking, she gives me the burger. I'm sitting down at the table, and I'm like, oh, Ari, I didn't know you worked here again. And then she's like to me, whoa, what have you been drinking tonight? Oh, we had a few drinks, a few cones, and that was that. And I swear, like moving to Australia has probably been the best choice. My life in New Zealand was shit because people, the snakes, they used to call me bipolar all the fucking time. People used to do really bad, horrific shit, and we basically do what we do to survive, as they say. Like, sometimes you walk out, and something happens, or you lose something. Like you lose a part of yourself, and then you have to rebuild yourself, just keep yourself sane. Like as I say in my streams, I went out with a girl for like 3 or 4 or 5 fucking years. They take advantage of you, and it's more to the fact that you just have options with people. Like you can basically tell people what's good and what's bad. And then if you don't like something, or you don't like someone, you just tell it to their face. And you don't want to have people fucking snaking around going, oh, this person's bad for you. Why the fuck did you dump them? And then the whole family starts asking you stupid questions, and then war happens. Then you go to Thailand, you find your wife, or you go to Singapore, you find your wife, or you go to America and you find your wife, or you go to Mexico and you find your wife, or you go to Ecuador, any country in South America, and you find your Latina wife, and then you're asking her every day in Spanish, like, my amore, or, well, that's Italian, sorry, but my amor, que is vida, which means what is life, And basically, like when I was learning Spanish in high school, they fucking taught us fuck all. So practically to swear, I would just say to the teacher, jodiendo or tú, which means no, because for some reason you have to do the fucking first. So it'd be jodiendo, because in Spanish, J is pronounced H. So like jodio or jode means fuck, and tu means fuck you. So jode tu. And then he never knew what I was fucking saying, because like he obviously doesn't have any fucking clue what he's teaching. They're not paid by the minute for this shit. They're not professionals. They don't fucking fluently speak Spanish. And in primary school, we learnt how to speak Maori. Now those days were basically like how to count to 10, like tari rua tora whare me one whetua iwa te ko, basically shit like that. And in Australia, when I came over here and I was my year 10 exams, so I said to one of my friends this morning at work, I fucking failed every exam, because the Australian curriculum system is not like the New Zealand curriculum system, or or let's say you're from the Philippines or Thailand or Ecuador. A lot of my friends in America, and basically they say the same. Philippines' education system is a hell of a lot different than Australia. A hell of a lot. The girls are a hell of a lot more smarter than the fucking boys over here. I know that for a fact. They work a hell of a lot harder. They work longer hours. Thailand, ask Travis. He probably knows fucking hell of a lot more about that. America, their school hours are fucking crazy. Like 7 to 1 o'clock they go from like 7 to 1, or like they start school at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finish at 8 o'clock at night. It depends like on the on the situation, because not like a hell of a lot of people, like even in Ecuador, like I used to, like when I was dating this girl named Diana in Ecuador, like when I was younger, and like 17, 18, and she said to me in Spanish, because over there they're just honest students. Like they have like their education levels are so much higher than the Australians. Like more to the point is, like people, like everybody's different. You're not gonna have like every single like culture is the same. Not every country is the same. Like I know when I was in the Philippines for like 2 weeks or like a week, and their culture is so different compared to Australia. And it's not bad over there. So the only problem is you have the the corruption and stuff like that, but it's not as worse as fuck. I was having a lot of problems. There's another country that's pretty fucking worse than the Philippines, but fucking Afghanistan for one's fucking, it's a war country. But we won't get into that. There is corruption in every fucking country. Like every country is gonna have corruption. As Trevor says, you're not gonna like say like one place is poor and this place is rich. We're not all rich, we're not all poor. Things are gonna happen in life. Things change, people change. And we're not all gonna be like here forever. And some of us could live for like 20 odd years or even longer, but it's just come to it just comes to your mind. What do you want to do with your life? Are you going to be a farmer, or are you going to be a baker? I've been working as a fucking baker's assistant since I was only 17 years old, and I'm 27 now. I left for a year, came back during COVID. When COVID hit, I was running my business. Like we weren't selling Yetis back then, we were just selling whatever we could sell, to make a living, to pay the bills, keep food on the table. And those were hard times, because my father was working stressful hours, and unfortunately, I can't find a place to live at the moment on my own, because I just can't afford it. The rents in WA are so fucking expensive. It's not fucking funny, eh? There's a guy at work. His house is burnt, and he basically lives in it. He was saying his name's Yaya. He's a nice guy, and he was saying that he's blind, so his landlord basically blamed him for starting the fucking fire of the house, which is complete bullshit. How the fuck can a blind person, or nearly blind, partially blind, start a fucking he said never smoked in fucking 30 odd years, so his whole life basically. Unlike me and Travis and a few others, and Dan used to probably smoke cigarettes too. You see fucking dead, and don't you fucking lie about that, mate. I know the facts. You know, and it's more to the fact that everybody's going to have their opinions on other people. Like, people are going to start shit. You know, we're going to have people come into streams and start calling up and asking stupid questions like, oh, well, when are you going to do the tour videos again, or when you're going to your high school reunion, or, you know, or when's work next? It's basically more to the fact that we just have to be on point. And, you know, it's more to the fact that you just run things through the way that you want to run things. Like, you don't have to do anything. You just chill. That's all you have to do. Just adding some commands here because I'm testing out something on the chat bot. Stay tuned in for our next live-o, and you know, because we'll have another live video on Friday where Travis will be. I'm sorry, live video on Sunday where Travis will be talking about his movie review on the Vatican. So we'll definitely have that up and running on Sunday. So he's just got to make sure he doesn't oversleep. And last Friday I was out of it, so I fell asleep during the stream. So apparently I can't have that as a command. Interesting. Or you just type in hi and it comes up. Commands must start with, oh, you're kidding me. So all I'm trying to do is make sure that this is up and running properly. Okay. Now, watch this shit. So if you guys go into the feed now, and I type in hi, so basically if Travis types in, let's get Travis to type in this command line, and it will come up with the command. So I've just added this. I'll message Travis right now, and yeah, we'll see if he can just input this into the stream. We'll see if he responds, but he's probably having it. He's watching it still. So I'm seeing if he does this so that I can have a look at the chat bot, because it was working before, which is interesting. So I've enabled it, so it should work. Otherwise, I'll do it. And it's there you go. And there you go. You see that shit? Welcome back to Rydog FM. I hope you have a great night and stay tuned in for Travis movie reviews on Sunday. My chatbot's now working, so we'll have more commands next week too. So I've just enabled that now. And, you know, we have a massive shout out to Travis there because he'll be doing his movie review on Sunday. And we're hoping that it's going to be a great fucking review. Yes. We need more commands, so we'll come up with some more commands on Sunday, definitely. So as soon as we hit 1 hour 30, we will end the stream because, like, I'm really, my voice keeps drying out. But we'll definitely have the chatbot's on. Chatbot's definitely working now. That's it. That's all you have to do, and it'll just come right through. Yep. That's all you do. So when we reply to someone's comment, it will just go right through. And then we just type in again and dash hi. That's it, done. and it'll go right through. That's basically it. Anyway, that's ready. So that's not in beta. I'll start writing more commands so you guys can follow them. But anyway, apart from that, guys, it's been an absolute honor being here tonight, and we have Travis to thank for all his effort because he's getting the word out there. It's been really hard the past 5 years with all these crappy movies coming out. I don't see any other good movies coming out next, but I will take a look for you guys right now, and I will keep Travis informed. I'm pretty sure he would have a probably better movie review on the Blue Beetle than me because he's more of he loves his movies and he's a movie goer, so I'm pretty sure. But I don't think he'll watch it because he's not a DC fan like me. So my verdict is go watch it. That's it. That's all you have to think about. And chat box work. And you see the new movies coming out. Well, we'll go get Travis to see The Nun 2. I'm pretty sure he's a horror fan. So okay, he's coming back. Hey, Travis, welcome back.
Yeah, man. Just in the night off, I just want to remind everyone that Phil Thomas Cat Radio Free Pensacola is on tomorrow morning.
Oh, yep.
Also, another thing happening tomorrow night is if any of the gentlemen are interested in it, the International Teens Girls Volleyball Championship is happening. That's for countries from all over the world. Not a lot of big-breasted women in there, but girls in there. But there is some quite fit-looking ones in there. You have to subscribe to the VNL for that. That costs you about $12 a month. I'm actually been a member for quite a long time.
On Vimeo?
Yeah. It's NVL. VNL, sorry. It's got all the teen action happening there with the volleyball and things like that. It's actually quite interesting.
So, are you telling everyone it's the trans international team? Did you say?
No, team.
Teams. Oh, okay. Well,
TWEN.
Okay.
Not
Well,
trans.
I was thinking, fuck Travis, are you gay or something, mate?
Well, it was one time.
Yeah.
We're going to have another stuff. Anyway.
Fuck.
All right, so we know our fans to tune in to Phil tomorrow, Radio Free Pensacola.com, and also the teens. The teens girls volleyball's happening tomorrow night is actually quite interesting.
And you can subscribe that on VNL. And Travis said it costs $12.
Yeah, VNL, you can subscribe that on VNL. It's got a lot of action going on there. Also, they also got beach volleyball, which a lot of people might be more interested in because they wear a lot less. And it's you can do the mans if that's what you're into, but I'd generally just do all the women and teen girls.
And the good old teen girls.
Okay, then. All right, have a good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
And me and Travis will end the show here. So, everybody, have a great night.
To everyone watching on demand, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.